have my ECOFLOW Delta Pro here, and we got air fryer right here. We have a microwave. I have an old school AC right here, which I'm gonna use the ECOFLOW Delta Pro to power. So you can see that the ECOFLOW Delta Pro is not just a small power bank. It's actually a full home backup power solution. It's 3.6 kilowatt of capacity, and it uses a lithium iron phosphate battery technology. So same battery technology that is in all the new River 2 series. Given how much capacity it has, it's still manageable in weight. Now it is about 99 pounds, so it's not light like the ECOFLOW River 2, but at the same time, it has 3.6 kilowatt hour of capacity. So it's huge, And with X-Boost technology, you can power up to 4,500 watts. That's insane. I don't know if you guys realize that, but I can't even do that much power on my home circuit breaker. Like if I try to pull 4,500 watts in my kitchen, I would trip the circuit. That's equivalent of running 4 microwaves at the same time, because each microwave is roughly about 1,500 watts. So that's 4,500 watts, 4,500 watts. It's insane. It's ludicrous. It's mind-blowing how much power. So let's go ahead and test it out. So here's a microwave. There's no power to it right now because it's off. And what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna connect the microwave, which is this cable right here, to the ECOFLOW Delta Pro. And the unit is super simple. Let me show you what the screen looks like. So here's the screen, and if I hit the power button, it turns on. It shows me my current battery percentage right there. I have my watts input, my watts output. It's very similar to all the other units, which I love because you use one ECOFLOW and you know how to use all of them because they're essentially the same thing. They're so easy to operate. And it shows you your current battery percentage, and given the amount of input, output, it calculates the capacity and how long it'll last. So that's what we have here. And we have zero load, as you see, and we have no input right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook up the microwave to one of the AC connections down here and just plug it in like that. Right now, I have the AC set to turn on, and you can see there's still zero load. Now, if I open up the door, look, we have power, we have light. We're drawing about 23 watts from the microwave to power that little light right there. So I haven't had my coffee yet. I have some Vietnamese coffee right here. And what I need is some hot water. So I got cold water here, and I can just put it in my microwave and show you guys that real quick. We'll let it run for about a minute and a half. And you can see right there, we're pulling power right away. We're at 1.4 kilowatt, just like that. Super easy. This thing is not even sweating. It's handling this like a champ. This is child's play. Like I said, this thing can handle 4 microwaves at once, and it can do it. It can totally do it. So that's why they really call this a home backup power solution, because in the case of an emergency, like in a storm or power outage, and you need to run your AC, you need to run a microwave to cook, you need to run an air fryer, maybe you need to run your CPAP machine or watch TV, you can do all that with this unit. Like literally, this is more power than I can use. Like I cannot even consume. Like I have to run all of this at once, plus maybe even a power drill and a Nintendo Switch at the same time to just maximize it. This is 3.6 kilowatt hour, which means if I draw 3.6 kilowatt, I can draw that continuously for a whole hour. That's insane. Like no one even uses that much power. Like this is the microwave right now, and we're drawing 1.4 kilowatt. And how often you use a microwave? Maybe for 10, 15 minutes? I mean, my water's probably boiling right now, and I only put it for about a minute and a half. So that's 1.4 kilowatt right there. Microwave, super, super easy. So that's what you've done in a bit. I'm gonna put some powder in there, stir up my instant coffee, and I'll show you guys how hot that is right there. So it's done, and you can see how it drops down the wattage. It's really cool because you can see all the information right here. And also on the app, if you have the ECOFLOW app, you can see the power and everything. So once we draw more power, I'll show you the app and how it works, but really transparent. I love the app because it lets you see all the information. So my water is done. It's hot. So here's my powdered coffee. Super easy. So perfect for like if you go camping, right? Oh my gosh, if you go camping, you can make your instant noodles, your coffee. You can fry stuff with your portable burners. You can do so much with this. You can run your electric heater. You can run your bug zappers if you don't want flies, you don't want mosquitoes. You can watch TVs. You can have your portable projector. You can power your laptop, your computer. You can charge your camera, your drone, everything, right? And make your coffee like I just did right now, instant coffee. Super easy. And yeah, with the power of the ECOFLOW Delta Pro, it just makes life easier. Whether you're doing it in your RV life, your recreational life, camping, or just using it as a home backup solution, or for emergency relief, right? So say there's a storm coming, and you need power. But say you don't use your EcoFlow Delta Pro all the time and it's just sitting on the side. Well, guess what? If you know a storm is coming in about 3 hours, and they say you're gonna lose power in 3 hours, even if your EcoFlow Delta Pro is at like almost 0%, you can plug this into your wall and charge it from 0% all the way up to 100% in about 2.7 hours. That is extremely crazy. I know power banks that are like 1/10 of the size that take longer than that to charge. That's the power of the lithium iron phosphate battery technology, the power of the extreme charging speed, the power of the BMS in this unit, the battery management system, all working together to be able to power this thing and charge it very, 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 very fast. Then you'll be able to charge it and to have it in your emergency situation, because you never know when there's an emergency situation. It's always good to have it charged, but just in case you don't have it charged, you can charge it in about 2.7 hours, and then you have power that you can last you through a day or 2 days, or if you use it conservatively, several days in emergency, right? So very important for emergency use cases like that. Let me actually show you that this thing can power the AC too. So let me unplug the microwave real quick, and we'll just power on the AC right now, because if you're camping, or if you're at home and you live in like Arizona, it's very, very, very hot, and it's actually uncomfortable to be without an AC, right? So I just turned on my AC right now, and it's running, and it's pulling about maybe 700-800 watts, and it can run this for about 3 hours, and we're at 71%. So it can provide you really, really nice relief. So you can see we're pulling about 800 watts for this AC, and it's running. And say now I'm hungry, right? I got my AC running, I'm hungry. Let me get some chicken bake. And this one has a recipe of 2 minutes. One side, flip it over, do another 2 minutes. So I'll pop it into the microwave right here, and we'll plug back the microwave. And so here we go. Let me cook it for 2 minutes right here. And we are running. There we go. So it's pulling up right there. So now we're at 2,200 watts. That's the microwave, which was about 1.5 plus the AC. So we're at 2,200 watts. And you can see all this live with the EcoFlow app too, right? 2.2 kilowatt output right there. And you can turn on off different circuits, and you can see everything. It's all this information. And the coolest thing is, you can see this from anywhere. You don't even need to be next to this power station. I can go somewhere and have this thing running at home or at my campsite, and I can be able to monitor it. That's really cool that the app allows you to do that, as long as you have connectivity to Wi-Fi, of course. But the beauty of this app is just quite amazing what this app can do. So we got that running, and say if I wanted to even have something on the air fryer. So let me go ahead and connect it to this unit right here. It's a toaster oven actually. About another 23 seconds on that side of the chicken bake. We're pulling 2.2 kilowatt. That's with the AC pulling about 800 watts, and then the microwave doing 1.4, 1.5 kilowatt. And then we're gonna put this toaster on right now, but I'll just wait for that cycle to complete, and then I'll put the toaster on. That should put us to 3,000 watts. And then I might even try like a power drill to push this over the top. Maybe try to shut this thing down, overload it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so you see how the microwave's off, and we're back to about 800 watts, because 800 watts is the AC that's running right now. Oh man, that's nice cool air. I wish I could put my face in front of this thing. It's really nice, really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and flip my chicken bake over and do another 2 minutes on the back side of the chicken bake. So here we go. Hot. It's hot. So yeah, you can cook food at a campsite. Imagine how nice it would be to cook food like this at your campsite and have really nice, convenient food. I mean, part of camp, the pleasures of camping is kind of having the fire roast and everything. But sometimes when you wake up early in the morning and you just want to cook something real quick and have everything done, by the time people wake up, you got a microwave, you got a stove, you got all your hot water boilers. You can make food much faster, right? So let's get another 2 minutes on that, on this side. So now we're back right there. The display shuts itself off, but it's always been running. We're at 2.2 kilowatt again. Now, let me go ahead and turn on our air fryer, and boom, look at that. We're at 3.4 kilowatts. We got a power drill right here. So I can even plug that in, because we have so many AC inlets right here, and watch this power go up right here. Are you ready? Here we go, power this power drill. And we're running right there, and it's pushing 3.6. We're just tapping it right now. We're tapping the max capacity right there. If I had anything else I could run more things and pull even more power. But you can just see how amazing all this is running. And this thing is not even sweating. Yes, the fan's running, but it's nice and quiet. It's humming along just perfectly fine. This is chilling. It's chilling. It's pushing 3.6 kilowatt, and it's literally chilling. It's not stressing out. It's not on the border of overloading. I could probably run another high power application and it can handle it. That's how crazy this is. And like I said, you're not always going to run your AC, your microwave, and your air fryer or toaster oven all at the same time, plus a power drill. But if you wanted to, you could, right? So another application of using this thing would be for like an off-site photo or video shoot, right? Like if you are filming a movie and you gotta be out in the middle of nowhere. Say you want to film a scary movie and you gotta be in the middle of the woods at night, right? But you want to have your cameras, you want to have lights, you want to have the smoke machine, you want to have all that. How do you power that? There's no plug that you can plug in when you're in the middle of nowhere out in the woods at like 2 a.m. recording this film, right? There's actual applications. As a photographer myself, as a videographer myself, there are people that actually use the ECOFLOW Delta Pro to power the entire set as they do filming, because this can handle all that. Plus, it can feed the film crew food and cook foods. It's amazing. Like, this is a convenience that you can only dream of just several years down the road. This is ahead of its time in terms of technology, feature, and just what it can deliver. As you can see right here, it does so much recreational use, for emergency use, and business use, like the photography or videographer situations. You saw that thing pull 3.6 kilowatt with no sweat. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the microwave finish its run, and I'm gonna turn off the toaster oven right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this all up and show you guys how mobile this thing is. Unplug this right here and you'll see boom, boom, and everything is unplugged right here. So this unit is very, very compact. Let me go ahead and take down the AC and take off everything, and I'll show you guys what we're working with right here. This is a unit. It has the wheels and handles. So if you lift this thing, it's 100 pounds, right? But what it makes it easy is how convenient it is, because it has a pop-up handle. You know how when you carry luggage, it's very heavy until you pull out the handle, and then even a child can do it, right? So this handle right here can pull out, and once you have the handle, you can lift this thing up and roll it really nicely with the wheels. This is 100 pounds, but it rolls super nicely. And yeah, it's very rugged. It's just a beast of a machine. And it has a flat top right here. You can connect two of these together, get like 240 volt extra battery. So each ECOFLOW Delta Pro can add 2 external battery. And then you can connect 2 Delta Pros together so that each Delta Pro can have 2 batteries. That's 25 kilowatt capacity. The ECOFLOW Delta Pro is crazy power solution for RVs, home, off-grid living, all that and more.